Yo. Okay. Quick question. Do you know how many aura points you have? I don't know. Have you been aura maxing? What's your score? If you are grinding daily, writing, creating, posting, and giving away value like crazy, but your audience treats you like background noise, you might be walking around with negative aura and wondering why nobody cares about your content. You, my friend, are lacking a skill called creative magnetism. But don't worry. In this video, I will explain how to aura max in 2025 using the exact formula that creates an unexplainable strong presence. So save this video, grab a notepad. I am going to rapid fire over a ton of value. You will be using the 4 pillars of creative magnetism: taste, experience, positivity, and giving. At the end of this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to calculate your personal aura points, so you know your real score. This video breaks down each pillar, why aura farming matters, and gives you 4 challenges that transform your presence starting today. Because aura isn't only born, it's built. Aura farming is systematically developing that magnetic quality that makes people stop scrolling, follow instantly, and engage with everything that you post. Pillar 1, taste. This is your creative signature that nobody can copy. Taste is your specific lens on what deserves attention, what's worth creating, and what should be ignored forever. Without properly developed taste, you're just adding to the noise. Visual consistency is a part of taste too, starting with picking 3 colors and using those 3 colors consistently across every platform, using the same font group until they become your signature, and creating thumbnails that stand out in any feed because of your specific style. Your content approach becomes recognizable through patterns, like always starting with contrarian hooks, breaking complex ideas into specific frameworks, or using references that only your audience gets. These choices compound into identity. Curation demonstrates taste. When you share others' work with your commentary, you're training your audience to see quality through your eyes, building your aesthetic authority publicly. Taste without personality creates pretty content, but it's just that. It's just pretty content. No one cares about it. The reason for that is that people follow people, not museums. So your aesthetic needs character, not just coherence. Perfectionism murders taste development because your ability to recognize good will always exceed your ability to create it. So post anyway, knowing that gap drives improvement, not paralysis. Build taste by studying outside your niche. Leave your echo chamber. Screenshot everything. From fashion, gaming, architecture, anything that stops your scroll. Analyze why it grabbed you, then translate those principles to your content. I want to give you some challenges to apply these pillars. Easy ones. Easy but effective. Real-world application is the best method for retaining knowledge and building new skills, not just watching and absorbing. You don't need anything special. You can do them whenever you want. Challenge 1 is define your taste publicly. Post 3 things that you'll never do that everybody else does. And 3 aesthetic rules that you follow religiously. And 3 content types that you will always create. Making your creative standards visible and memorable. Slowly building the archive that is you on your personal brand. Okay, moving on. Pillar 2, experience your authority through lived moments. Experience isn't years in the game. It's specific stories that you can tell, lessons you've learned, and failures you've survived to prove you've actually done something worth listening to. Every project you do becomes content material. When you document the failed product launch, teaching resilience. That surprise viral moment you weren't ready for, revealing algorithm insights. And the partnerships gone wrong are exposing boundaries, because specifics build trust. Conferences, collaborations, meetups, those multiply experience quickly because one event generates 10 conversations, which turn into 10 stories, becoming 10 pieces of content. Take those 10 pieces of content, run them through the 5-step content framework, and you have unlimited variations. all from one investment of just showing up. Digital experiences matter equally. Find milestones that bring the audience together. Your journey to your first 1,000 followers, your biggest content disaster, becoming monetized, your platform migration nightmare. These resonate because your audience lives online too. Behind the scenes content will transform casual viewers into invested fans by showing workplace evolution, sharing content planning sessions, revealing technical failures, because process transparency creates parasocial investment. There's something called the 6-month rule. The 6-month rule means if you're half a year ahead in anything, you are expert enough to teach beginners. So your current struggles answer someone's questions who are behind you, and your recent wins light someone's path. Think about these things when you're doing challenge 2. Share one real experience by documenting the challenge as it unfolds. Include specific metrics, timeframes, and decision-making, making it educational, not just inspirational. Because details create value. Pillar 3, positivity. Your energy that travels through screens. Positivity means people feel better after consuming your content, not worse. And this energy influences everything from shares to partnerships. Your comment section reflects your energy directly because the tone you set creates the community that you get. And you establish atmosphere with every piece of content that you publish. Think about how things are framed. Constructive framing transforms everything. When you share, algorithmic changes killed my reach, versus here's how I adapted to algorithmic changes and recovered. Same information, completely different energy and audience response. Authenticity includes struggles, but pairs them with lessons. So share the breakdown with the breakthrough, because people need hope along with honesty. It might seem like the opposite sometimes, but the platform rewards positive energy through increased reach. Something toxic might get immediate views, but over the long term, and brands seek partnerships with uplifting voices, and opportunities flow to those that elevate rather than deflate. And balance matters because toxic positivity feels fake, while constant negativity drains. So find the middle ground where you acknowledge reality just a little bit and build towards solutions. Challenge 3, amplify someone genuinely. Find a smaller account that's doing great work and then share their content with specific reasons why it matters, which is starting a generosity chain without expecting any returns, just to do it. This is good aura farming, trust me. Pillar 4, giving. Giving is your value engine that compounds. Giving means every post delivers something useful. And useful isn't always just sharing how much you know. It could be a lot of things, whether it's information that solves problems, inspiration that sparks action, entertainment that brightens days, or access that builds connection. Stop gatekeeping your strategies. It's not going to put you out of a job. Sharing how you grew doesn't create competition, it creates authority. And abundance mindset beats scarcity mindset every time. Educational value. If you're watching this, I hope you grab that notebook because we're just going through it. Educational value includes step-by-step tutorials with exact tools and timelines, specific scripts and templates that work, detailed case studies with real numbers, and frameworks that people can apply immediately. Inspirational value. Inspirational value shows positivity through transformation stories, specific milestones, achievements, reframe perspective on common struggles, and evidence that goals are reachable. Entertainment value. Entertainment value creates joy through relatable situations, unexpected takes, clever presentations, and moments that make people laugh. Because sometimes brightening someone's day matters most. Access value. Access value builds connection through real-time decisions being announced, personal story sharing, exclusive behind-the-scenes content, and anything that makes followers feel like insiders inside of your journey. Your reputation for giving compounds because valuable content gets shared beyond your immediate audience. The real growth doesn't happen from when you hit the FYP page. It happens from when you create something that when someone sees it, they're like, I know the exact 4 friends outside of this creator's network to send this to that haven't seen it yet. They're going to love this. This is hyper specific for my macro audience. One helpful post can reach thousands through organic word of mouth and shares. Here's challenge 4. Give away your best tactics. Kind of like I do in these videos. Give away your best tactics by creating one detailed post in detail explaining your best strategy. including exact steps, tools used, time invested, and results achieved, holding nothing back. These 4 challenges you can do literally this week. It's a great way to jumpstart your brand, or if you just have a fresh account. And it's a great way to lift your energy above the noise quick. That is textbook aura farming for sure. Now, let's calculate our aura points. This is what you do. First, rate yourself honestly for each pillar on a 1 to 10 scale. Then multiply all 4 numbers together for your total aura points. Taste rating considers your visual consistency, unique perspective, and whether people recognize your content without seeing your name. Experience reflects your story bank, authority depth, and ability to teach from real situations, not theory. Positivity rating measures whether people feel energized after your content and if your community reflects supportive energy. The giving rating evaluates how much value you provide and whether people save, share, and implement your content. Now, your aura points calculation works like multiplication, not addition. What that means is balanced development will beat out single pillar excellence because 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is 625. But 10 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 80. Check the math. Under 100 aura points means you have major gaps that need immediate attention. Get to farming. Between 100 and 500 aura points means you have a good foundation with room to grow. And scoring over 500 means you are genuinely magnetic, with compound effects kicking in. Now, the lowest pillar caps your total aura score. So identify your weakest pillar and start from there. Because improving one pillar from a 2 to a 4 doubles your overall aura, while improving an 8 to a 9 barely moves the needle. Get your score, complete your 4 challenges to jumpstart aura maxing, then recalculate your points. Aura farming isn't about changing who you are. It's about systematically developing and improving your magnetic qualities through consistent action on all 4 pillars. Your aura points will grow as you complete challenges and develop all 4 pillars. Magnetism compounds when all elements work together, creating unstoppable creative presence. Start calculating your current score and then pick the weakest pillar and take action on that one today, because your aura won't max itself. And your audience is waiting for the most magnetic version of you. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, that's an extra 100 aura points right there. And if you found this video helpful and you would like to see the rest of the series, please subscribe and check it out. I'll have a link pop up on the screen. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.